5 o'clock, first day of deer season. I'm up and ready to go. We're testing the old man. I told him I was going to be there at 7, but he should know that every good deer hunter is an hour early. Let's get this show started. Deer season 2022. Breakfast, check. Bologna sandwich, check. 1957 Savage Featherlight 308, check. And enough ammunition to hold the Alamo, check. Four-wheeler, check. Four-wheeler key, check. I just about loaded up the four-wheeler on the trailer and drove 60 kilometers away without the four-wheeler key. Whoo! The plan this year is simple. Today is day one. Get a deer day one, put the gun away, get the cameras out, and enjoy the rest of the season in the bush with the photography and the videos and, spend some time with my dad. I'm not too big on the hunt this year. As you guys know, I've had a rough summer. I'm feeling fantastic. I'm over the hump. I just don't like killing stuff anymore. The older I get, the less, I would rather carry my camera. Now, my dad is 70 this year, and I'm doing this for him. He loves getting out there and hunting. It's in his blood. I mean, this is how he survives winter. He eats whatever he shoots. Of course we have grocery stores, and of course he will use one. But if my old man can get a deer or a moose, that's what he wants. So I'm going to help him this year. That is my goal. Check out these new Firehawk LEDs. They don't look that bright on the camera, but man, they're like 3 times as bright as the original lights that come in this truck. There's the high beams. Like, I can see out there 200 yards. Unfortunately this year, I didn't get any trail cameras out. I didn't get any scouting done. So we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants, which wouldn't be the first time that we've done that. We've got about 20 spots that we've been using for the last 30 years, and we just systematically go through those spots and find where the deer are and start sitting watches. That's how we hunt. Now, my dad used to walk. He'd walk 12 miles in a day. But when my brother and I started getting 1, 2, 3 deer every season just by sitting, and now that he's older, he's kind of learned, yeah, you know what? Ambush, that's the way to go. So I don't know how this season's gonna go. The deer up here have been scarce the last couple of years. Around my house, I've got 4. And usually we have a herd of about 14 to 18. That come in my yard every day. So yeah, it could be another one of those seasons, guys. I don't know. No promises. Well, at least he's out of bed. Just a little windy out here.
Well, no, come on. That doesn't have to go on a film for Christ.
It does. That's powering up for a good day's deer hunt. He's up, he's out of bed, and he's cooking. That's a great sign.
Need a little butter in here.
Not gonna see too much down in that brush.
That's what they like, though, right there. Not over there. That's clear. Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't even see a tail going in that.
Once you got in there a little bit. Lots of deer tracks right here in the corner. See them?
Yep. At 70 here in Canada, you get an actual handicapped deer hunter sticker. So you just put that in the front of your truck. You don't have to get out of your truck. You can just drive around and road hunt, and nobody can make fun of you because you've earned it. Gotta laugh at your own jokes because the rest of the audience isn't laughing.
See over there.
Do you need to smell that track to get on that?
No, I'm on one over here.
Okay, well you get on that one and I'm gonna go up here. Friggin' windy. So, we just saw enough tracks on this road here this morning to do our first push here. He's gonna go sit in the hardwood. I'm gonna go up here a couple 600 yards. And there's a trail. And it goes down into some nice little green swampy areas. And I think if I walk that trail, I might push stuff out of there into the hardwood for him. And he might get a shot at something. That's the plan. You know, that's what a hunting season comes down to. It's all these little plans, hour by hour plans that you make. And you always have plan B, C, and D. And I am noticing freaking wolf tracks on this road as well, which is a good and bad sign. Bad that they're here chasing the deer, but that means there's enough deer for them to be here. Really windy, really noisy. The ground is really noisy. That's okay for me because I'm pushing. I'm trying to scare the deer out of here, but it's not great conditions right now. For my dad to get into that hardwood, he's got to walk a couple 100 yards. It's going to be just as noisy for him. Some really old moose poop down there. So the old man forgot his radio. We have no way to communicate other than old school. Listen for shots. And pretty much be on time. When we say we're going to be an hour and a half, be back at the truck in an hour and a half kind of thing. There's a few deer moving around in here, but not enough to make me want to spend my whole day here, so I head back to the truck, get the old man, and we'll move on to the next spot. Alright, second test of the day. I'm back 10 minutes early, and he's not at the truck, so he passed the second test as well. Well, in all seriousness, I guess we should give him a little bit of credit. I think he's lost 15 pounds. He's trying to get back in shape for hunting season. He was eating fish for breakfast this morning, right? The will to continue on with the hunt is strong, even though the body is not quite up to par anymore. No, I stopped up above.
Well, I seen you come from the south. You crossed past in front of me. Did you see me down there?
Nope.
Sitting on the stump?
Nope.
I watched you for 2-3 minutes. So
what are you saying? There's enough sign here to stay or no?
No.
I didn't think so either. Really quick before we get off to our next spot, I just want to show you guys the joke that is the ministry here in Canada. So I'll show you my deer license. Here's my deer license. How am I supposed to stick that on a deer? They've cheaped out and they don't send out licenses anymore. You have to print your own off the computer and you get one chance. It tells you, it warns you, this is your one and only chance to print your tag. Well, as we all know, why can't I print that, put that on the top of my photocopier and print 10 copies of that? I mean, everybody, a 6-year-old kid could tell you that. So it's ridiculous that they're saying, you know, they're trying to strengthen the system. I hope you brought duct tape.
I use spruce gum. Worse in bad times and there's no scat, I bring the old reliable vice grips right on the nose of the deer.
Well, yeah, that would actually, you know what, sadly that would probably be the best option.
I've seen the morning brighter than the day.
9 o'clock show tunes, is that what's about to start here? Oh, it's good to get up in the morning. Remember that one?
Ooh,
1932, top of the charts.
That was probably 19 earlier than that.
Oh, I think so. Maybe even the 19 teens.
Look at that old mountain. I never noticed that peak so much like that before. See how sunny it is up there?
That looks Egyptian to me.
Yeah, it does. It could be where they've had a mid. Look at that. Did we ever see it like that before? Never.
Nope. I never noticed it before like that.
Look at just the sunshine just a pounding on it. Over here too.
The old man just saw a couple of pails here on the side of the trail. What's going on here? Full of fine china.
They were thrown here a long time ago because that was right over grew up through the handle.
Somebody cleaning out the old farm by the look of it. Oh. Well, you gotta keep that. That's pretty
keep
cool.
it if you like it, yeah.
Find the lid for that.
Glass here. How thick that glass is.
That's old school. Yeah, somebody was cleaning up Grandma's stuff and they chucked it. Oh, there's another. That's Japan, made in Japan.
Yeah, okay. That one's right full.
Okay, well, we're gonna dab a little bit of that just behind your ears. And I'll try this one here. And that might lure out that big buck.
Sweet Jesus, take that home. Sniff that. Sniff.
Oh,
Nice, eh?
ooh, that's the good. That's the good. What is that? That's the good stuff.
Crunch spray, that is.
Whoa,
That's good. Woo-wee. Still sprays perfect.
here, try the other one. What's that one? Oh, it's full too.
I think that's...
That's the Playboy stuff.
oh, yeah.
We'll put that on Uncle Harv tomorrow. We'll strap him to a chair. And the big old buck will be coming. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
That's-
Put a little of that between your legs there.
I had a shower, thank you.
Ooh, I followed him back to the truck and boy, I got a whiff. I could taste that perfume. Instead of an air freshener in here, you could just do a little spritz now and then with that bottle.
I'll never have to shave. I'll never have to shower again after that little hit.
Oh my God. Oh, it's strong.
When's the last time you bought a can of trim-clad paint that you could spray out of it after using it the next year? No, that's been there for 10 years and that's fine quality there. Whew.
This is where I shot the deer opening day last year. And it is freaking steep. We actually had to winch the deer with the four-wheeler up this bank. I'm gonna sit here for an hour. There's a piece of birch bark flapping in the wind down there, and it looked just like a deer tail going up. Made my heart jump. It's starting to rain. Alright, this is it, last spot of the day. We're each going to climb a side of this mountain up here. Meet up somewhere on the top in a couple hours. It's usually pretty good sign in here, but I don't know. Won't know until I hike up there. Well, the deer have been coming down here. Right there. That's a little odd. Got all these 90-degree bends here. I don't know what that's all about, but there's like 8 of them. Ha! Ha ha! Look what I just found. There's this huge rock behind me, covered in moss. And I thought, I'm gonna check that out, that's really cool. And down here, there's a quartz vein. So I checked it out, I looked, and then I'm just moving up the rock. Garnets, it's full of garnets. Check this out. Right here, so this was already peeled back. I haven't peeled, I'm not gonna peel any of the rest of it off. I'll give you a close-up. Those are all little garnets, those red dots. And I can see them all through the rock here. Freaking cool. Look at, they're all garnets. The whole rock is covered in them. They're all over. Right here. Right here. Look at that. Oh, look at this, more quartz in there. You guys probably know, but the rocks that have garnets in them can have diamonds in them. They all come up the same kimberlite pipes. Garnets, diamonds, same chute, baby. There could be diamonds in this rock. Look at the size of it, it's huge. Just keeps going. Same hillside, next rock. So this one's not quite as big. I mean, it's this whole hillside. It's not just the rock. This is what's sticking out. It's the whole hillside. I'll show you. Garnet's buried right in here. Look at them. All kinds of them. The whole rock is full of them. There's some bigger ones. Look at that. Oh, that's so awesome. So many years ago, Grant and my dad found a rock flat on the ground on a trail, and it was full of garnets. And we actually did an expedition on this channel to try to go back and find it. So, I mean, this whole hillside, guys, every rock that I'm looking at has garnets in it. It's like this whole place was one big kimberlite pipe or something. And we are not too far away from where De Beers put in a diamond mine 15 years ago. Oh yeah, you guessed it. Every rock that's sticking out here. Just covered in them. Somewhere down in that next valley, Dad should be sitting waiting for me. I'm not exactly sure where, but somewhere. This is beautiful hemlock right here that I'm in. This looks like deer heaven. Game trail right there. I just put up a deer right at the bottom of that cliff. I can hear it going. I can't see it though. Hopefully Dad's down there somewhere. I don't think it went that far. I just gotta get down here without killing myself. So I just came from up there. Somewhere down in here is where Dad's supposed to be. And that deer ran right across here. Ah, I found him. So here I am. Right here is where the deer just ran across, right here. I look over there 200 yards. I can see Dad sitting on a log. I'll show you. Had he been another 100 yards over here, he would have saw that deer. There's just too much brush between him and this spot. I can't blame him on that one. I did pretty good to come out as close to him as I thought I was gonna, so. You didn't see that deer?
What deer?
What deer? That sums it up, guys. That sums it up. No, you're just 100 yards short of seeing it. Did you see me come off the hill up there?
Nope.
I saw you.
I heard something here, and all the leaves were rolling down there.
I also found something else, so we don't need deer.
The gold?
The next best thing. It's a garnet. I found a rock back there. Well,
Yeah,
the whole...
You didn't see the pure red?
The whole hillside. There are thousands of them on that rock up there.
Are they red?
They're red like that. Well, I think that's the end of day one. We might do a couple of road checks and just see. They've put in a lot of new roads this year, so we might drive around for half an hour, 45 minutes, but I think that's it for today. We'll see you on day 2.